Hi all. A very warm welcome to all of you to the event by Byte Academy. So today's event or session is on MySQL DDL commands. Okay, DDL means data definition language. So let's have a quick look at MySQL. So we were having a session before regarding installation of the MySQL and all. So please watch that video. Before this, MySQL Basics will be there in our playlist, Python playlist actually. So this is the part 2 of that video. We continue on MySQL. You can expect more series on this. So we have actually seen how to install MySQL and the CRUD operations, basic CRUD operations. Now we are going in detail and we'll explore MySQL DDL commands. So myself is Indira, an instructor at Byte Academy for full stack web development course. So let's wait for a few minutes. Let anybody else is going to join, let them join. So before we begin, I'll just tell you about our Discord community, Nestria. So please join us in our free community on Discord to experience this workshop fully, because I'll be sharing the material of this webinar in this Discord community only. So we'll be giving personalized advice and answering more questions after this live event. We can discuss on top of MySQL DDL commands over there. So the link to join the Nestria community in Discord is given in the description box, in the description of this video. And the link to download Discord is also there. So please download Discord and click on that link to join our community, Nestria. So I will walk you through the Discord Nestria server at the end of this presentation. So Nestria is our partner company where we'll give many opportunities to. It's a collaboration of mentors, students, job seekers, and all. So you'll be able to network with people. So any job seekers, you'll be able to find out new jobs. We'll be sharing the job opportunities in that Discord community, and you'll be able to receive technical and career advice also. So what do you want? So accordingly, you can join the channels. Okay, so let's start. So today's topic is MySQL DDL commands. So once again, a warm welcome to all of you who have joined. So let's understand the DDL, data definition language commands in MySQL. So myself, Indira, instructor at Byte Academy for full stack web development. So let's see what are we going to learn today. So we'll be learning the division or the classification of MySQL commands. And we'll see what is DDL. So what are the DDL commands, and we'll do a hands-on on DDL commands in MySQL. So let's just rewind. I have shown this in the last video also, but let's just have a relook again. So MySQL is a relational database management system. It's a software, okay, which use SQL, structured query language, to write the commands. Okay, all RDBMS are using SQL, structured query language, also pronounced as SQL. Okay, you might have heard about that. So let's just have a quick look how to install this MySQL on Windows. Okay. So let's say you're using Windows. So just take your browser, whichever browser you're using. Let's say it is Google Chrome. So just type MySQL. You can type the latest version, or you can just type download or MySQL installer. Okay, so click on this link, download MySQL Community Server. So you'll get this page. Okay, so you can select the version, whichever you wanted to download. You better select the latest version. So you can select your operating system. So if you are using Windows, select that. If you're using Mac, select that. And your system type, check if it is 64-bit or 32-bit. Nowadays, mostly everything will be 64-bit only. So you can go to My Computer Properties and check that. System type, 64-bit operating system, 64-bit based processor. So you need to select 64-bit from there. You need to download the 64-bit installer for Windows to install MySQL on your Windows computer. Okay, if you're using Mac, select accordingly. If you're using Linux, select accordingly. So there'll be a .mc file. Okay, it will take some time to get it downloaded. Wait for some time. Okay. Once you got that, it'll be there in your downloads. Once the download is over, you'll get this file. So double click on that file. Okay. So this is the installer, Windows installer. So installation process will start. Click on next, accept the license. Click on next. Okay. Just leave it as typical. Just click on next. So it is installing MySQL server. Okay. Yeah. Will also take a little bit of time. Click on the next button. Again, click on next. Wizard completer, you can click on the finish button now. Okay. So MySQL instance config.exe. So do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Click on yes. Okay. Click on next. Just select the standard configuration. Click on next. Yeah, so you need to select. So make sure whenever you install, click or check this checkbox, include bin directory in Windows path. If you didn't check this checkbox, okay, you need to include it manually in your system variables, like your path variables. So you don't need to do that. Just make sure you check this checkbox. Then you can directly log in into MySQL prompt. Yeah, so now you have to create the username and password for MySQL server. So the default username is root. Okay, so that will be root only. So you can give the new root password. So username is root default. You can give the password and confirm the password. Then click on next button. Okay, Click on next. It'll do that. It will be executing the configuration. Once it's done, you can click on the finish button. Okay, now you click on your start, you will get MySQL command line client. You can take that. Okay, you can create a shortcut on your desktop also. So you can directly log in there. Please give the password you have created right now. Okay, once you logged in, once you give your password, so default username is root. It is not asking you whenever you are taking the MySQL command line prompt. Okay, just give your password, press enter, you will get the MySQL prompt. Okay, here we are going to execute the commands, MySQL commands. Okay, watch whatever command it is. So today we are going to see the DDL commands. So we'll do the hands-on for that. So let's see the databases. So in the last video, I have explained all these things, how to create a database, but still we'll do that once again and go to DDL hands-on. So many databases will be there inside. So something like a directory, show databases, you will be able to see all the databases inside. Okay, you can create your own database. You can go inside that and create your tables. So that's how you install MySQL. So let's see. MySQL commands are written in SQL, structured query language, or SQL. Okay. So there are many MySQL commands. So the basic MySQL commands I have explained in the last video. So today we are going to see the classification of MySQL commands, and we are going to take one out of that, the very first one, and we'll do some hands-on. So there are mainly 4 types of SQL or MySQL commands. So let's say we have installed MySQL only now. Okay, our RDBMS is MySQL. So there are many RDBMS like that, Oracle, PostgreSQL, SQLite, etc. So we are using MySQL. So we'll say not SQL command, we'll say MySQL commands only. So mainly 4 types of MySQL commands: DDL, DML, DCL, and TCL. So DDL means data definition language. So what is DDL? You use the DDL commands to define your data. So your data will be in the form of tables in relational database management system. Okay, so to define your table structures and to alter your table structure, or to remove the whole structure completely. Okay, for these things we'll be using DDL. DML, the data manipulation language. So once you have created your structure, your tables or your views, whatever, so you need to fill data in that, and you need to manipulate the data. So those commands which is used to manipulate the data, those commands are called as data manipulation language. So data manipulation language, those commands will come under DML. Data control language. Okay. So data control language is used to control the access, and also you can give permission and take out the permission and such kind of things you can do using DCL. DCL, transaction control. You save, you commit, you roll back. Okay, you save, you undo, those things you will do in transaction control language. So right now we are going to see DDL, the data definition language. So what is DDL? DDL stands for data definition language, which is used to define our data, to define the structure of the tables in RDBMS or MySQL here, and as well as alter the structure or delete the whole structure created. So these activities, we use some commands. All those commands will come under data definition language or DDL. So all the commands of DDL are auto committed. Commit means save. So when you commit something in the database means you save it and it will be permanently there in the database. So the DDL commands, you don't need to give commit statement, commit command after that. It is auto committed. It is automatically saved. That means it permanently save all the changes in the database. So there are mainly 4 types of DDL commands. So create commands, to create a table, to create a view, all these create commands comes under DDL. And alter command. So alter command is for what? Let's say you have created a table named student. So that using the create command, okay, your table have 3 fields. Name, roll number, or let's say roll number, that is the unique identifier, name, name of the student, and total marks. Okay, so this is your table structure. You created the table with such a structure using create command. So alter command, if you wanted to change the structure, let's say you have to add one more column in your table, let's say grade, you didn't add grade, you have added only total marks. So you will use alter command. So alter commands is the one to change the structure or alter the structure of the tables created. And drop command is to drop the table. Okay, it is to drop whatever, drop database, drop table, drop view. Or drop means you delete completely. You delete the structure itself, that whole table itself, and free up the memory. So that's what we do in drop command. And truncate command. So there's a difference between drop and truncate. Truncate command will, so let's say you created your table, you have added data into that. So if you drop the table and the data along with the data will be permanently like deleted from the database, like deleted from your RDBMS. You cannot undo this. You cannot revert this. But truncate command is to delete only data or the tuples or the rows from a table. Okay, the table structure, the table will be still there. And you can revert this action also. That's the difference between drop and truncate command. So before moving to hands-on, just, yeah, this is an important point just to note. All commands of DDL are auto-committed. That means it is permanently saved, all the changes in the database. You don't need to execute the commit command again once you after the DDL command. So let's move on to hands-on. So I have my MySQL prompt. I have my MySQL prompt here. So you have seen you installed it, right? In how to install MySQL, create your username. Okay, so I also have the root. If you give the password, you will get the MySQL prompt. So let's see. So I'll share this material in the Discord channel at last. So let's see the syntax and execute one by one, the create commands and all. Okay. So we'll just do one thing. Yeah, I got the MySQL. So let's see. You can create a database or you can use an existing database. So let's see. First, you do the command show databases. Show databases. So these are the databases you have. Okay, so let's say I'm going into my_DB. So this one we have created. Oh, sorry. So how do you change to show databases? These many databases are there. So let's say I wanted to go inside one database and see what all tables are there inside. So the command you use is use. Okay, use database name, MyDB. So you need to put a semicolon at the end of every command. use MyDB. So you have a database named MyDB. So use MyDB. It is showing database change. So right now I'm inside MyDB. So let's say what are all the tables? What all are the tables inside this database? Okay. So the command is show tables. There's no tables inside this. So let's say I wanted to create a new database. So that is also a create command, the DDL command, which comes under database, which comes under DDL. So I'm going to create a new database, create database name. So that is the structure. So let's say I am creating a database named new DB. Okay, query okay, one row affected. So how do you know this database is created? Let's again use that command show databases. So new underscore DB, the database is created. Now I wanted to go inside the database created. So the command is use new underscore DB. So right now I'm inside the database. Okay. So is there any tables? No, I just created the database, right? No tables inside. So you're going to create the table. The first command inside DDL is create table command, right? So create table command. What is the syntax of create table command? Create table. One thing, SQL is case sensitive. Okay. So doesn't matter if you use capital letter or small letter or whatever. So let's see the first command, create table command. So we have seen the create database command. So what is the syntax? Create database name. Okay. So we have created the database. So now we are inside the database. So let's create a table. What is the command to create table? Create table name. The bracket, your column name, your column data type. Okay, so let's create the table. The syntax is create table name, bracket, column 1, the name of the column, data type, column 2, data type, comma, column 3, data type. How many other columns you have? Then close the bracket and semicolon. So let's go back to our MySQL prompt. So there are no tables inside this. So I'm just going to create my first table. So let's say my table name is student. Create student. Sorry. So the syntax is create table name. Okay. Bracket. Give the column name. So my first column name is roll number, and data type of that column. So let's say integer data type. So the data types names are specific in structured query language. Okay, in MySQL data types are, one of this is int. So roll number int. So next column is name. Data type is varchar of, let's say you can have maximum 25 characters in your name. So this is a string data type, which has, you can have maximum 25 characters. Total mark. So the next column is total marks. Total marks. Data type is int. Okay. Next is grade. Column name. Data type is, let's say A plus, B plus, A, B minus, and all. That will be our grade. So let's have a string type having maximum of 5 characters. Okay, query okay. So your table is created. Now the structure is created. So how do you see the structure of the table created? You have a describe command. You can either give describe table name. Okay. or DESC table name will also work. DSC. So you'll be able to see the structure created. So that's the first command, create. Okay, the field name, roll number, data type integer. Can you enter null? Yes. So we didn't add any constraints. We'll see that later. So we have executed the create table command. Okay, you created the table. So the first command is create command in DDL. Sorry, what is DDL? Yeah, create command. So you can create a database, you can create a table, okay, you can create a view also. So from the table, you what do you mean by view is this particular you have the base table first, okay, you're creating a view from that particular table. That means you can add specific rows, specific columns from that table and create a view. Okay, so it is dependent. So you if you delete the view, you can delete the view, but if a view is exist, you won't be able to delete the table. Or if we are deleting the table, the view will also gone. So that is dependent. So you're creating a view. You can create command can be used to create a database, create a table, create a view from an existing table. So let's say I'm going to create a view from an existing table. So you can do like this, create view, syntax is create view, view name as, you need to select particular columns and some conditions. So let's do that after we insert some data into the table. Okay. So let's move on to, so we have created a table. So you can create a view also using create command. So this is your table structure. Now let's say next command is alter command. Okay. Next command is alter command. So what is alter? Alter command is used to alter the structure of the table. So how do you alter? So let's say I wanted to add one more column. So alter, what all things you can do? You can either add, okay, add a column here, or you can add a new column. You can drop a column. Okay. You can alter, you can modify the column name or data type. So let's try those alter commands. So let's say I'm going to add a add one more column in the existing table. So the syntax is alter table, table name, add column name and data type. So right now our table is this: roll number, name, total marks, grade. So let's say I wanted to add date of birth also. So command is alter table, table name is student, add, okay, add column name, data type. So the new column I'm going to add is DOB, date of birth, and let's say the type is string only. Say 12. To put semicolon at the end of. So let's describe the table as see. So the alter, we have added one more column, name, that date of birth in the table. So adding, okay. Let's say you wanted to alter. So what is alter command? To change the structure. So we have changed, we have added one more column. So let's say if you wanted to modify one column, okay, you wanted to modify one column. So the command is alter table, table name, modify column, column name, and the data type. So let's say I wanted to modify the data type. So right now the date of birth data type is varchar of 12, like it is a string, which can have 12 characters maximum, 12 letters. So let's say I wanted to change that data type. So we will use alter command again to alter the structure of the table. Alter table, table name. Instead of add, you'll use modify. Okay. Column, which column? DOB column. Sorry, modify column. That's the alter table, table name, modify column, column name. Okay, modify column, column name is DOB. And let's say I'm going to change the data type to date. Okay, so let's describe the table again. So previously the DOB fields data type was varchar of 2. Right now the data type is date. So you altered the data type. Okay, so let's say if you wanted to, so alter, in the alter command, alter is for add or modify, or let's say rename. So there is, so I don't want to change the data type. I just wanted to rename a column. So the command syntax is alter table, table name, rename column, old column name to new column name. So let's try that. So let's say roll number name, total mark. So let's say total marks. I wanted to rename the column as total, just total only. So how do you do? You will use the alter command. So alter table, table name is student. Okay. And what do you wanted to do? You wanted to rename. So rename column. Okay. Rename column, old column name. So I wanted to rename total underscore marks, this column name to new column name as total. Semicolon, enter. So let's see if that is changed. Let's execute the describe command again, DSC student. So let's see. It was named total underscore marks, type was int. So right now I renamed it into total. Okay. So let's say I wanted to drop a column. I don't want some column here. So I don't want the total. Okay. So we'll use alter command again. Alter name, drop column. So what is the syntax for dropping a column? Add, drop, modify, rename. Okay. Drop column, column name. Drop column name is, let's say total. So I want only grade of a student, grade of that student. Alter table student, drop column, total. Semicolon, enter. So let's again see the table structure. Here the column total was there. Here there is no total. So we have dropped that column. So this is the alter command. Okay. So what is the drop command? Next is drop command. So drop command is for what? To delete the table permanently. Okay. So before that, we insert some data into the table. Okay. So that's not part of DDL command, the insert command. So insert into table. Okay. The command syntax is insert into table name, student, values. Okay, give the values in order. Let's say roll number 1, roll number, name, grade, and date of birth. That is what is over. So roll number is an integer, name is a string. So give it in a double quote or single quote. So let's say Indira. Grade is A plus. So that is also a varchar 2. Need to give it in double quote. Date of birth, we have given date. Okay, let's see. Enter. Incorrect date value. Okay, you need to give a syntax for date. So, okay, we'll find that out later. So I'm just, we'll try that out. The syntax of the date should be in a particular DDMM or MMDD, whatever it is, it should be exactly same like that. So let's say for now, I change it into, I modified the column into, let's say varchar of 15. I inserted. Okay, so how do you see the table data? If you use the DSC command, you'll see the table structure. So select star from table. You'll be able to see all the rows. Sorry, select star from table name. So our table name is student, right? So one. So let's insert some more rows. Let's say A minus, date of birth the same, some other name, and the roll number is 2. So I'm inserting the second row. Let's say I'm inserting the third row. Grade is C. Roll number is 3. Yeah. So let's execute the select command. Select star from student to show all the table. Sorry, all the rows in the table. So this is the data. I've inserted 3 rows in this table: roll number, name, grade, and date of birth. So we were talking about the drop command and truncate command, right? So let's see the truncate command first. Okay. Truncate student. Query okay. So let's do select star from table again. No, all the data is deleted. Okay. Let's say DSC again. Table is still there, but there is no data. So what truncate command will do? It will delete all the rows, not the table. Table is still there. Okay. So table is still there. That's why you are getting the structure of the table. So now let's say I'm inserting again some more. I'm inserting again. Okay. I'm inserting again. Now I'm doing select star from student. See, when we do select star from student earlier, after the truncate command, it showed empty set. So the data is deleted. The table structure is not deleted when you use truncate commands. Okay. Select star from student. I have inserted the data. So let's try the drop command. What do you mean by drop? It will delete the whole table. Drop student. Okay, so what's the syntax of the drop command? Create alter drop. Drop database. If you want to drop the database, drop database name. So the to drop a table, drop command is drop table name. Let's try that. So we drop table student. We drop the table. So let's say now if you do this is an error because the table doesn't exist. In this new DB, student table does not exist. What happened? The table itself is gone. So this command won't work. Select command and the DSC command to get the structure of the table, that also won't work. It says the table doesn't exist. Okay. Table doesn't exist. So main commands in DDL are create, drop, create, alter, and drop. So have seen. So let's say, so right now we deleted the tables. So we were having only one tables. So show tables, empty set, no table inside that. So show databases. We'll see here our database new underscore DB. So you can drop the database also. The syntax is drop database name. The database created by us is new DB. So we'll drop that also. Query okay. So how do you say? let's execute the show database commands again. New DB was there. After you drop the database is deleted permanently. You cannot revert this. So new DB is not there when you execute the show databases command again, because we have deleted it. Okay. Yes. So the DDLs main truncate, let it be, but the main things are create command, alter command, and drop command. So can create database, create view. So what is the command to create a view from a table? Create view. You give the view name as, you select some rows based on some condition from the table. So you should have data inside the table. Okay, we can create a view from that table. Yeah, the drop command syntax is drop table, table name, drop table, table, create, alter, drop, the main DDL commands. So yeah, so that's it. So we have done with our hands-on also. So thanks all for joining. Okay, so I'll walk you through our Discord community Nestria now. So please join on Discord and Nestria. So we'll have many channels or groups over there to discuss many things. We have career related channels and technical related channels, etc. So we can continue the discussion over there also related to MySQL and the commands. So the link to join Nestria will be shared in this video's description. So you can connect with me once you join Discord. You can connect with me through this Discord ID. My Discord ID is Indira #2935. Okay, so let me take you to a tour to Discord. So once you install Discord, okay, and click on the link to execute, click on the link to join the Nestria server, or you will see this symbol. This is Nestria server symbol. Okay, when you click on this, okay, in the left panel, you'll be able to see many things like this, events. So just go to Nestria join a topic first. You can even go to Nestria start here and understand these things. Nestria, click on just Nestria join a topic. So we have these many channels or groups over here. So this is a group for Python, community for Python. This is for JavaScript. This is for blockchain. This is for data science. And this is for the Byte Academy, Byte India admissions and all. Okay, so there is a free course going on here. US careers, India careers. So these symbols will be able to see at the bottom, right? So when you click on all these symbols, those the channels you are in that channel. You have joined the channels. Then in the left panel, if you scroll down, those channels will come. So see, this is Python launch channel. Okay, we'll be notifying you about our events in YouTube also. So Python launch, the discussions will be going on. You will get many useful Python resources over here. This is the channel for data science. So if you click on the particular symbol from this join topic now, just click on all the symbols, all these channels, all the groups will come over here. Data science launch is for discussion related to data science topics. Data science resource to share the important data science resources. Similarly, we have JavaScript launch and JavaScript resources. So when you click on the JavaScript symbol, you will get these two. Blockchain. Okay, we have careers. So jobs launch will be sharing many new opportunities and job related discussions. Interview practice will guide you to practice for your interview, and we'll share the internship opportunities here. Okay, so Byte Academy free course, you will be automatically joined this channel. You don't need to press any symbol. So there are two things here. Python course. So this Python course has already finished in this channel. Once you join, you'll get all the materials shared in this channel, and the full stack web development course is going on. Okay. So you will have, you will get all the materials shared here. Okay. And you'll be able to access the links and all. So you can learn by yourself. So that's what is the free course going on. So we'll be starting the free course in certain intervals. Okay. So that is what is. So please subscribe us in YouTube, the Byte Academy YouTube channel. Please subscribe. We'll go live on every Friday at 3 p.m. related to tech related topics, and we'll do occasionally career related lives also. Everything you'll get notified in this Discord channel when you join that, the announced channel in Discord. Thank you all for joining. See you. Bye. Have a great day.